The League of the Genuine continues with me, your host, Fred Muwema. We are having an episode today with a difference. You might see that we are shooting earlier because we are camping outside a construction site in continuation with our discussion on the fake materials, collapsing buildings in the building and construction sector. Right here, we have at the site somebody who is very involved in putting up the many buildings that we see. We have had discussions involving the people at the top. We've had the regulators, the National Building Review Board, we've had engineers speaking, we've had architects speaking, and many of them have been pointing to workmanship as a problem. Many of them have blamed the masons, many of them have blamed the engineers, the local ones, maybe they are not qualified, as part of the cause of the issues here that we face in our building construction sector. So we looked out for a gentleman here who calls himself an engineer. He says he's a mason. He says the problem is not theirs. We've asked Paul Ahimbisibwe.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You say you are an engineer or a mason. Can you be clear what you are?
I'm an engineer by professional.
An engineer by profession?
Yes.
These engineers who go to the university, or these engineers made here in Katwe?
Not engineers made in Katwe.
Yes.
But after primary, I went to technical junior school. After technical.
So you are an engineer who went to school?
Yes.
You are from which part of Uganda?
I'm from Kanungu district, sir.
Kanungu district.
Yes.
That is in Western Uganda.
Yes.
And you have been in this trade for how long? When did you start?
I started in 2004.
So do you have any qualification? Like, did you go to school? Because some people come and say those fellas did go to school and then they put up buildings which fall.
No, I have a certificate from Chanda Technical Institute. It's like a nursery for builders. Then from there, you have to go to Technical Institute.
And here in Kihanda, what did you study?
We studied the bricklaying.
Bricklaying.
Bricklaying. We call it BLC.
Bricklaying.
Yeah.
So after Kihanda, did you do anything else?
I went to Nyakatare Technical Institute.
Nyakatare
Technical.
Where is that?
Those one from Kanungu, they know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you study there?
It is the same. It's just a matter of upgrading.
Then from Nyakatare, you went to which university?
No, from Nyakatare, I spent there 1 year. I got to the field.
You wanted to make money?
Yeah, I wanted to make money.
But I can see for you the way you're dressed.
Yes.
The local fundis, the engineers, the masons are not dressed like you.
Yeah, it matters on personal because we have different characters.
So you have a colorful character.
That's
why you have another color here and one on the head.
No, it's not like that.
What is this you're wearing?
This is what we call safety.
Safety gear?
Yeah, safety gears. We are supposed to even put on gumboots, helmets, and these reflectors. So now yet we are at the site. I have brought for you some which you have to put on for your safety.
But I'm not a builder.
You are not a builder, but you are at the site now. You have to put on.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me get for you to and.
Okay. Let me see. I have never put it on.
My boss, this is a reflector. One of our safety gears.
So this is a reflector.
Yes.
The reflectors I know are for traffic policemen.
Yes.
You know those ones who are telling the traffic.
I know it.
So you're also a traffic man?
No, I'm not a traffic man. This is the reflector which shows that we are working as a team, because normally you find that all of us at the site we are putting on that reflector.
I don't see some people on the site behind. Some people have reflectors there.
Yeah. There
on this side.
Okay. But they are not
so
many.
I am supposed to wear this one?
You have to wear that one.
To show that I'm a team member?
Yeah, you are a member of the team. And after that,
okay. And when I wear this reflector, I am safe on the side.
No, you are safe on the side, so that someone he can't throw
identify me.
He can't throw anything when you are in a certain place. So it helps us see someone from a far distance that someone is there.
Team member.
Yeah. So and we have helmets, sir. The safety for your head from falling objects.
Safety from falling objects.
Yeah. No, they are not putting on like that. Put on like me as you are seeing, like that. You say,
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The border men also wear helmets.
It's
Is it the same one?
No, it's not the same.
What's the difference?
No, the difference is like for the border people, the helmets, they cover the whole head. But you see this one only covers the top.
So for you builders, you don't care about other parts of the head. They can
no,
get
because
hit.
you normally don't fall like border guys how they fall. So
for you, you are protecting from the top.
Yeah, from those falling objects. Those are the ones we are protected from. Putting on this.
But this helmet is for safety.
Yeah.
So meaning that it is strong.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be very strong.
It has to be strong.
But this one here, when I press, it is very soft.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
is this fake?
No, it might be fake, but I can't explain much. Because me as a merchant or a builder, if I go to buy helmet, I might look for the cheap one. Because I don't want to spend much.
But your safety. Remember, if you wear something where the stone or a break you can die.
Yeah, I can, but many people, they don't consider. So long as you know that he's putting on the what? A helmet, that is all.
So what is this helmet you are holding?
Yes.
What is its name? Who makes it? If you got a problem with this helmet, which company do you go to? I can't
tell because it has no any brand from inside and from outside.
It has no brand.
Yeah. So it is maybe let me say that is the government which is responsible for this helmet.
But we bought it on the market.
It is not supposed to be on the market when it has no brand.
It has no name.
Yeah, it has no name, it has no brand.
And how much is this helmet?
It is 8,000.
8,000 shillings.
Yeah. Then there is one which of 15,000.
So the genuine could be 15,000.
So you see that the difference is much. So when you
so you think does UNBS clear these products?
You don't know because it would be a brand of showing that the UNBS has put on a stamp, and they are not. This helmet is not supposed to go on the market when it has no.
So you can see, I am putting on a helmet. Yes. I am putting on a reflector.
Yes, sir.
I am on site.
Yes.
But our engineer Mason here is telling me that he's not sure whether I'm putting on genuine or I'm putting on fake.
Yeah.
But that is all I have here on the site.
Yes.
He's saying I must put it on. So today I am an exhibit of maybe some of the fake things in the building construction, which needs to be investigated. This element must be investigated, even the reflector.
Then how can you start investigating something which has no name? You start from where now?
No, I will call this Paul's element. I got it from you.
You go back at the market and you investigate from there. You go to the buyer, you buy where you buy it from, or you investigate from where?
So it is possible. I'm going to take you to the subject for today. It is possible that some of these people who are dying on the sites who are wearing fake helmets, which will not protect them.
It's true. Because it is like this. When you go to a company, you want to be employed. They say you have to come with the gumboots, you have to come with the reflector, you have to come with the helmet.
The company which employs you does not give you the helmet,
no, you have to buy
does not give you the gumboot.
You have to buy it yourself.
So you buy the quality you want.
Yeah, because you buy the quality you want, which is very cheap, so that you save some of your money. So you can't go for that one of 15,000 when there is that one of 8,000.
They don't give you advance to buy.
No, even if they give you advance, it is part of your money. It's not given by the company. It is part of your money.
So in other words, the fakes in the building sector begin even before you go to the site.
It's true.
With these things.
Yeah, it's true.
But now, Paul.
Yes, sir.
There have been stories of buildings collapsing.
Yes.
There was actually a news story recently saying that the building which collapsed last year in Makindi, which killed 13 people, there was an engineer, not these ones of the university, there was an engineer who was a bricklayer. He didn't go to school and he was putting up a storage building.
Yes.
Now, since you are an engineer or a mason, who didn't go to university. Because for us, we think the engineers are the ones who went to the university. For us, we think that you people, you are builders, okay, but you work under the engineer. What do you say? Is it these bricklayers, the masons, that are causing buildings to collapse? Is it the engineers at the top? How do you defend the bricklayers, the masons, the clerks who are working below at the grassroots level?
What I can say on building collapsing, it is that it is between two people. One is the client, and another one is the engineer who is in charge of that structure.
You or the other engineer of university?
No, me, the one who is in charge now. Because you might get him on the site. I don't went to the university, but I'm raising up that structure. So when it collapses, it's me who is responsible and the client.
So in the case of the Makinde building,
yes,
you are saying the report was right to say that man who called himself an engineer, the bricklayer, it was his fault.
He's the one who was supposed to be blamed, because there is what we have to follow when we are raising big buildings. We follow the mixture of the sand and cement, the quality of the materials we are using. Those are major things.
Depending on where you're going to apply it.
Yes. So when you find that where you are supposed to mix one bag of cement in one wheelbarrow of sand, you are mixing 3 wheelbarrows of sand in one bag of cement. So which means you are going to mess up with that building.
The engineers who came here were saying yes, fake materials or poor mixing of materials is a cause for building failure. But they were also saying that workmanship. Poor workmanship.
No, what I can say, if it is to blame poor workmanship, we have to blame engineer the same. Because it's me who tell those boys I'm using at the site, whom we call them helpers, and the machines, the ratio we are going to mix. You see that? If I tell them to mix 5 wheelbarrows of sand in one bag, they do that. If I tell them to mix one bag of cement in 2 wheelbarrows, they do that. Another thing is on clients. You tell them that we are going to mix 3 wheelbarrows of sand in one cement. He said, no, I don't have money. Let us mix 5.
The client refuses to follow your advice.
Yes. You find him that...
Then why don't you get off the site?
Engineers, they can't do that because they want to work and they want money. That's the problem. Because you can get me, I have been at home for 1 month or 2 months.
And you know what?
Yeah, and you have called me now. I'm going to get a contract. Really, can I say no? It's impossible to say no when you are going to meet the work. So some of us, we engineers, we follow clients' advices than our advices. And for us, we are the one who are technical. For them, they are layman. They know nothing about construction.
But as a professionals, if you follow the client's advice, and the building collapses, it's not the client who dies there. The masons, you are the ones who are dying.
That's what you are seeing now.
And you the ones dying in the building.
We are the ones dying.
Are any clients dying in the building?
They die when they are not aware that they are going to die.
No, if you are mixing the wrong mixture of cement, of sand, or the wrong iron bars, you are going to die.
No, for us, we are not the same. Because me as a person, I can refuse, and even I go away from the site. When I know that what I'm going to do is going to bring a problem to what? To my people, or to my workmate. But we are not the same. Someone can say, okay, let's work. He asks for Y16, they give him Y12. Because when you see that collapsed building in Chisenyi, what's in Chisenyi here? You've seen the size of the iron bars which were in the beam, in the ring beam.
What size was there?
It seems to was Y12. And in such a building,
the iron bars in the beam
in the ring
were
beam.
Y12. For that kind of building, which size should have gone there?
If you use the small one, you are supposed to use Y16.
So that's a bigger gauge, and it's more expensive.
That is why I was supposed to use Y16. Then in that columns, you are supposed to use Y20.
So a building like this one
here, when you look at it, you see those ones they are raising up. They're supposed to be Y20. If not that, Y16.
You put Y12 here, it goes down.
No, it can't work here.
But you're saying the building of Kisenyi had Y12.
Y12 in the ring beams. When you look at their sizes, it's Y12. Because Y12, me myself, when I'm bending it, I don't call my colleague to come and help me.
It is easier to bend.
Yeah. So Y16, we have to be more than 3 people to bend it, which shows that it is strong enough for collapsing buildings. It is both sides, the engineer and the client. But it's my part to convince the client to see what I'm telling him so that we don't mess up.
That is if the client listens.
Yeah, if he listens, fine. But when he don't listen, me as an engineer, I'm supposed to stop the work.
The issue of the mixing and the materials.
Yes.
There was something you called leveling.
Yes. No, leveling.
What is leveling?
Leveling, it is where you find that the structure you have raised up, when you go to the both 4 corners, let's say it has 4 corners, we have what we call water level. You know it or you don't know it?
I'm hearing about it.
Let me get you one and I'll show you. You see?
Level. You want to show us leveling?
Yeah. How
you get level?
Yes. So here we have 2 types of levels.
So what is this one?
This one we call it water level.
This is a tube.
Yes, but we call it water level because so, you are seeing water inside, I think. Are you seeing it?
Is this the water you drink on site or what?
Yeah, it is the same, no problem. So long as that you have put in water. This one we call it spirit level.
Speed level.
Spirit level, yeah. Spirit
level.
Yes. This one, it works in a short distance. When you are raising up the corners, you put here a brick and you put here another brick and you put it. You may have to make sure that this water.
Oh, this thing has water inside.
Yeah, you may have to make sure this water is in the center. You see it?
Oh, there is water inside. So what is this thing called?
This one you call it spirit level.
Spirit level.
Spirit level, yes. So that's how it works. You put here a brick, after putting, you put another one, and you make sure that this water is balancing those 2 marks.
So when do you use this water?
This one, it normally works in long distance. Because now what I have here is short. I'm seeing it. Now you see this one here. This water, and this one
must be same.
That's be same. There's what we call bubbles inside. When there is some bubbles inside here it's not balancing. Wait a bit.
So you do this to measure the height of the...
Not the height.
Of the bricks.
Not the height.
The brickwork.
Not the height, level. So when you want to level this corner to the other corner of the building, you have to use this one. We normally have the long ones from here up to the main road.
We have some bricks here on site.
Yes.
Are you able to demonstrate in a minute?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You demonstrate.
I demonstrate and you see.
How to get level.
Yeah, of the structure. Yeah, we normally mix 3 by 1.
3 by 1?
Yes, 3 by 1.
Meaning what?
If it is too much, it is 4 by 1. If we say 3 by 1, it means 3 wheelbarrows of sand in one bag of cement. Yes. So now we have to...
So you show me level now.
You are going to see it. And you bring your spirit level. This one is a bit up than this one.
You are saying from the water here?
Yeah, from the water here. So what you have to do, you have to add some sand here.
To make it...
To make it on the what? On the same level.
Oh, that's the level.
Are you seeing it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we use the spirit level in short distance. So when it comes on the long distance where the spirit level can't work, the distance
so
you see.
The other tube, yes.
You see, eh?
It can't fit.
It can't fit. So you have to bring this one. And you do like this. So you have to bring...
So how do you tell the level?
You are going to see it. You have to bring this one to this edge of the brick. You see my water where it is? Yeah? Where is it was there? Are you seeing it?
It's above.
So which here, it shows that the level is what? Is the same.
So why is the level important?
Where the level is important? That the force is pushing the structure towards the ground, not towards the side.
So the force must be even.
Yeah.
Not
yeah. So that the building can be there for years and years because the whole force is up.
It's even and it's going down.
Yes.
But if it's like this,
it has to go.
In some of these buildings which collapsed,
yes,
apart from having Y12, the wrong the wrong steel,
and the poor mixing.
the poor mixing.
Yes.
There can also be a problem of the level.
I'm telling you, even if you mix in the right way, even if you use Y16, even if you do what you are doing, but you mess up with the level, in a longer structure like this one behind us, you have to mess up. So you have to make sure that what you are raising is going uniformly on the same level.
But you, the masons,
yes,
you, the local engineers,
yes,
you are the ones who actually do the work.
Yes.
Not the graduates.
Yeah, no.
So you are the people who are not doing the mixing properly and the leveling properly. So it's your fault.
No, as I told you, me, I have been working with so many masons. Some of them, they use, they put too much energy than thinking what they're supposed to do. You find the mansion has raised more than 5 courses, not checking the what?
The level.
The level. So it's my responsibility as an engineer, checking every corner, everywhere. Are they using the level? Are they together on the corners? So to make sure that what we are pushing up, it is in the right way.
So the fact that buildings are collapsing,
yes,
means that the masons are not doing their work. What can be done to improve the workmanship of the masons, according to you?
According to me,
who is experienced more than 15 years
yes,
now,
yes,
as a mason.
Yeah. So according to me, before we improve them, we have to take the clients. Before
to understand.
Before you employ someone, first inquire from him. He knows what to do, has done such a work before. Even you can take time, you survey, you see what he has done, then you employ him. Then for the side of the mansions, I can't tell. Because mansions, they are becoming mansions from helpers day and night. Are you getting me? Because every helper who is working as helper on the side today, who want to become a mansion tomorrow. So it is us who are engineers to know what our mansions we are using at the site. And they know what they are doing. Because for you, you will give me the work. Okay, I want to raise this structure, but you don't have time to come and monitor what I'm doing. It's me to take the responsible to know the machines that I'm using, they know what they are doing.
But Paul, you said you were in a technical institute,
yes,
then you left after 1 year, there was no school fees.
Yes.
So you didn't get the qualification as a mason.
Yeah.
So are you saying in Uganda, anyone can be a mason even without any going to school to study?
There are very many. There are very many, very many. Because what they do,
they learn on the job.
They learn from the sites. They know practicals like nothing minus theory. Where we defeat them somewhere, when it comes on the interpreting the plan, there they fail. But when you say, now the plan is done, this is the foundation, you show him how to lay the bricks.
So you're saying that these masons,
yes,
who didn't finish school or who didn't go to school,
yes,
there is nobody regulating them?
No one. No one.
You regulate yourself?
Yeah.
So if you make a mistake, you choose whether to punish yourself or not?
Who can punish himself? No one can punish himself. That's why you see, when those building collapses, the engineers, they disappear. He can't be there to defend himself. I think that. After the building collapses, we find they are looking at an engineer as if he was not there.
So don't you think,
yes,
that government,
yes,
should get all you masons who didn't finish school,
yes,
and take you back to school and register you so as to control this?
Have you ever realized that the builders are the one who has no any representative in the parliament?
The builders have no representative in parliament.
Yes.
So that's why you are collapsing the building?
No, it's not like that.
So you need a representative.
What I'm telling you,
we lawyers don't have a representative.
But
should every profession have a representative?
No, but for you as a lawyer, the government knows that you are there. But we mansionists, we engineers, we are the one even who build the state house. But nowhere they can recognize us that we are there.
So you tell government, what do you want? What are you telling government? They are seeing you now.
They are seeing me now.
What do you want from government?
No, what I can say, government to come out and they
recognize you. How?
They start to recognize us.
How?
To see how they can help us. If they can give us the funds as they are doing in where they are putting money nowadays in M-Yoga.
M-Yoga,
Yes. They can also give us money to improve on our education and studies. Because for us as a builders, they have left us behind. Nowhere you can, no any office you can enter. You say that you are a builder.
They
recognize you.
Out.
Nowhere. Me, I have worked with so many clients, which are government officials. But after finishing his work, he forgets you.
But he has paid you.
He will look for you again.
You want him to work with you every day.
He will look for you again when he has something to do.
Maybe he has nothing to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. So that for us, today we are working, tomorrow we are not working. That's why when I get a contract from you, and I found that you are a bit difficult to give me what I want, I just follow your instructions. Because I want that work you have given me.
You want 100 bags if I say you use 60?
Then we have to change the mixer so that we use these 60 bags. I think that.
You, yes. The local masons, don't you have an association?
It's not there.
So you are disorganized?
Completely.
So if you are completely disorganized, why should government organize?
We are living because
first organize
because
yourselves.
The government itself don't come out and tell us to be organized.
No. You are the ones building. You are the builders.
Yes.
You now you have come out to
there
speak.
Is no any builder.
You call a meeting tomorrow. Organize yourself. Then you make an association. Then you present to government.
There is no any builder association all over
How
the country.
How many local builders do we have in Uganda?
I think they are more than 1 million.
They are like 1 million.
They are more than that.
From P1 dropout up to S6.
So all those one who school dropouts, all of them, they come to construction sector. And when he comes in as a helper, within 1 year or 2 years, want to become a mansion. So when he becomes a mansion for 3 years, when he comes to the site when I'm not there and the boss has come, he wants to see the engineer who's raising up the structure, that mansion he will tell him that no, I'm the one who is in charge here.
Then he will call himself engineer.
Yes. Then you took that one as an engineer while he knows nothing. Because you have come at the site, me as an engineer, I'm not there. So my mansion has told him that he's the one who's in charge. Okay, you share the phone numbers and you call him for the structure.
Okay, I know throughout the show, Paul, you have called yourself an engineer.
Yes.
But you don't have the qualifications,
yes.
But you are an engineer.
Yes, but by practicals I can do wonders and wonders when it comes on building.
You can do wonders?
Yes. I know myself.
According to who?
Yeah?
Because what I know is that there are engineers who go to the university and study for so many years and they come out.
Yes.
Those engineers are supposed to be put on the site to do the work.
Yes.
Isn't there a conflict between you, the lower engineers, and these ones, the graduates? What is your comment about those engineers, the graduates?
Here in the construction sector, I think every engineer is living by his own, but when it comes on the graduates, they has a name as the engineers, but they can't do what?
The papers. He has a degree.
Yeah, has the papers.
Yeah.
He has the degree.
Yeah.
But when you take him to the ground
to supervise, he's supposed to supervise you.
They doesn't know what they are supposed to supervise.
What do you mean?
That's the number one. Because you can call a graduate here, and you ask him the use of this plumb bob or the use of this water level. He doesn't know how to use it.
Are you serious?
Yes, you know everything by theory, but practically
he cannot hold the way you are holding.
Yeah. You can tell him that you hold from here. He doesn't know how to hold it. He doesn't know what you are doing. He has a degree. He's an engineer. He has come out.
So you are saying that the problem is with the engineers or the education system?
I think the education system must be the problem, because you can't allow someone to come out with as a degree holder in engineering when he knows nothing in the practicals.
So you are saying the university is teaching theory? Yeah,
only that. Because what I know, where they find the practicals when it's time for internship.
Yeah, they do internship.
Yes. So there is. Are
you saying internship is not enough?
It's not.
Do you have some interns on the sites you are working?
It's not. There is one whom I was with, but what he got wasn't enough for him to go and raise up the structures.
So you, as a local engineer,
Yes.
who stopped in the...
I know much than those ones.
You are training the graduates.
They are the ones who are coming.
And you train them.
Yes.
So you are like a university also.
I can't say I'm a university, but what I'm saying here, that the education sector try to improve when it comes on the practicals. They have to have some part at the university. So the university where they can do practicals, like in the junior technicals and in all technicals. They have time for practicals. There is time for theory and time for practicals, like a lesson.
What we need here in Africa, in Uganda, is more of the technical institutes.
Yes.
If we can promote, you're saying we should promote more vocational and technical
than these engineers from the university. Because what I'm telling you now, that someone from the technical is perfect more than that one from the university.
Because of the practical side.
Because that he learned it from the what? From the ground. So he combined the theory and the practical, he come out. Then that graduate, he come out with the theory only. Then he has to start struggle from the field to know practicals.
Okay, for you have been an engineer, a mason, for 15 years.
Yes.
Has the problem of counterfeits and the fakes in the building sector decreased or it has increased? What's your experience?
What I'm seeing, it has increased. Because it is why we are still seeing buildings. What?
Why has it increased?
And that's what we have said, that people they come from school when they doesn't know what they have to put on the ground.
That is one.
Yeah, that's one.
Is corruption a problem?
It's too much. It's too much. You can't say that corruption is not a problem. It's a problem everywhere. That's why you see we have brokers here in Uganda. It has also become a problem.
Brokers?
Yes. You as the boss, you will say now you are my friend and
they are brokers who go to the client, to me, to find you.
Yes. Yeah.
And they take a percentage.
So what I want to tell you this is today, that the broker you can tell the broker that you want an engineer. The broker will look at his percentage, not the person who is going to do what? The perfect thing you want.
So he will even decide the price for you.
Yes.
And say for this one, quote 50 million.
So broker will say now the boss is going to give you 100 million. But on that 100 million, I want 30 million. Will you accept? Whether you know.
So you squeeze.
You squeeze.
The client's project into 70 million.
Yeah. So it is where you find that some of the engineers, they are selling materials from the site. You order from Tololo, they bring a tray of cement, 200 bags. So because the engineer, his charge was less according to what he is going to do. He has to look for more money to finish your work. He has to take part of your materials to get more money. So he will sell the cement, he will sell the iron bars.
But many sites have guards.
Guards, they are there.
How do you
but those guards,
like
but
here, they are guards.
Those guards, they are. I can't say that they are useful to the clients
because they are not useful.
It is just a matter of engineer and the guard to know what is taking place on the site. The guard himself.
So what happens?
The guard himself, he's there, but he's lacking what to eat. So me as an engineer, I say no. There is a deal. It's such and such. You have to take it out.
And the guard guards you as you take it out.
This is your commission. He opens the gate, and the things goes out.
Okay? So the guards are also
so it takes engineer being with a good heart to know what he's supposed to do.
So what are we the clients supposed to do now? If the guard can be bribed, the mason, even the other engineer from the university, you're saying he doesn't know the practical. So should we stop building?
No, you have to build. But that's what I have said, that you have to first inquire on the engineer you want to use. Because if you say that now you've got him as an engineer, we sit down, you say now, you say that you're an engineer, you have built how many houses? I say, let me say 2. Okay, can we go and look at those houses? Yes. You go, you see the place, you come back. Then after, on your own time, you have to go back and you meet the owner of that house. You can ask him, who has built it for you? It is his so and so. How is he working? He will tell you everything about what? About me. Then if he recommends me, you will see what to do. If you don't, again you will look for another person.
The whole show you are talking about how bad engineers, masons are,
Yes.
and yet you are one of them.
I'm
So you, how different are you?
I'm one
from the
of
others?
them, but what I'm saying, people, we are different, we know that.
You, how are you different?
Me, I'm different because what I know, if we agree on a certain amount, I know that the materials I'm asking, it has to be part of the work. Not take them back to the hardwares.
How important is integrity in workmanship on a site?
It's important, but it's rare in the construction sector.
Integrity is very rare. Where did it go?
It's very rare. I don't know where it goes. Because there is a site where I refused to work. I went there to work. The engineer was there stealing the cement. A merchant was stealing the cement. A helper was stealing the cement.
And the guard was escorting them.
The guard was not there. So which means engineer, he was the one who was in charge of the material.
He was in charge of stealing, not in charge of...
No, he was in charge of to know that material which they brought on the site.
He was in charge of stealing.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
after
you're
that,
saying.
when he took 5 bags, the merchant will take 3. The helper will take 2.
And you took how many?
I said that I refused to work with them because I know when clients know that, we'll be in jail.
So did you report to client in that case?
We normally don't report. We just go away from the site.
You fear that
The clients, they don't listen to us. When you report to him, he thinks that you want what? To grab the worker from the engineer. So we normally don't report because they don't listen to us. That's the problem.
They listen to who? Which
To
engineer?
the engineer who is on the what? On the site. Let me tell you, some clients, they are misbehaving.
How? How
He
can
can-
you say client is
Yeah.
misbehaving
How
when he has
can-
got money to put a
Yeah,
project?
it's okay.
How are they misbehaving?
How can you come on the site, you find people working on your project, and you don't greet them even? Yeah? Yeah, you don't know, tomorrow you may give me a worker, but I have to tell you this.
So
Yeah, you see the
they
client?
have to greet you.
Yeah, no, he has come.
How are you?
He's
How is
just,
it going?
Just moving what is going on. Then after he called the engineer.
Oh, he complains. The only thing he does is to complain.
Yeah, you know,
You people are useless.
they
You're
normally complain when there is something wrong, and when there is something good, they don't say anything. They can't say thank you, I've done this, but when there is something wrong, that's when you see the fire.
So the message to clients:
Yeah.
stop complaining and not greeting.
No, that is not a message. It's someone characters to greet or not. Yeah? Yes. Yeah, it's not a message to them, but he let them know how to behave when they come to the site.
Because you're also human being.
Yeah.
So greeting. What else do you want clients to do?
No, to listen to the engineers. If I tell you that this structure we need 100 bags, why are you giving me 60 or 70? And you want the cement to finish the work. You see that? When I say I have to use Y16, why are you giving me Y12? Because 16 is expensive. So all that they have
Do
to
clients
consider
follow
that.
the plans that
No.
they give you?
No, on the plans,
Do some clients change the plans?
no, there are some, but not much. On the plan you can change, but what makes the building to collapse is the material. Yeah.
The material.
Yeah, because you can say this room was 15 meters. No, now I want to make 13 meters here. I put a corridor. There it's okay. Eh? But when it comes on the materials, they have to be away on that. They have to think more why engineer is asking for Y16. You can ask an engineer to explain why are you asking for 16 or for Y16. He explained why you want to use the strong iron bar in a certain place. Yeah, because
The
you,
good thing now you have a chance to be listened to.
yes,
Because this is a show that is promoting awareness
yes,
about the dangers of counterfeits
Yes.
in all sectors.
Yes.
Right now we are talking about building.
yes,
As we close, Paul,
yes.
do you have an experience, personal experience with counterfeits? Apart from this in the building construction, at home, your wife, your children, have you faced any counterfeits?
Yeah, well, I can tell you this. It is on the products we are buying from the market.
Which ones?
Because I have seen some basins,
Basins.
I have seen some cups, which are like papers. One,
Yeah, there are some paper cups.
one time.
So if you buy a paper cup, Paul, why are you complaining?
No, how soft they are.
Are they plastic but like paper?
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Because one time I bought some plates for my boys to use at site. You know, to put a sauce on the plate, and you find the particles of the plate in the same sauce. Have you ever seen that? I'm telling you what I have seen myself.
The saucepan, the plate starts to break up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic, but you put the sauce on the plate, and after some minutes, you find the plate particles on what? On the sauce you are going to eat. The best, and you can use it if you mess up and you throw it a bit down. It goes, yeah. So effects are made on the market. I think that is government issues. They don't want to fight them.
Okay. Paul, we really would like to thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
It was very difficult to find somebody, a local builder,
yes,
who could be able to speak fluently in English,
yes,
despite the fact that you did not, though you want to go to the university to mix your practical with the theory that you will get from there, so you become a better engineer.
No, if I can get a chance and I get someone who can fund me, I can upgrade.
I'm sure after this show, people
yes,
would be interested, maybe even to fund you. So maybe you tell us, how can you be contacted? Because you are freelance.
Yes, I'm
freelance.
You're
not employed by anyone.
Yeah.
How can Paul Ahimbisibwe be contacted? We have to take a bus to Kanungu?
No. We have phone numbers nowadays.
You tell us, what is your contact?
My contact is 0782, that's M10, 0782 51 95 22. Then Airtel is 0704 01 11 82.
So you have a mobile office?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Because I think like 1 month I have been in Sorot there, Paris. I've been constructing. Yeah, I've been constructing a library in a certain school. Yes, yeah.
And your buildings are collapsing also?
No, it has collapsed because what I do, I do it with a good heart, with the one heart. Because what I do, someone's work, I do it as my own work. I make sure that that heart is there.
That's the spirit.
Yes. So to make sure that what I have done for someone is the work which I can do it for myself. Yeah. So to make sure that if I have done for you work, tomorrow you will recommend me to someone else. Then that one will also. That's why we're still in the Kampala here, because we're not getting those contracts on our own.
It's by reference.
Yeah. Clients are the one who are referring us to their friends, and we find that we have a chain of more than 10 clients, and we continue working.
And you're fairly comfortable working.
Yeah, yes.
Only that you have a fake helmet.
Yeah,
maybe I return this thing to you, or I stay with it as a sample.
You can stay with it as a sample.
To confirm what we have been talking about.
Yes.
Okay, I'll stay with it. That marks the end of this episode. According to the feedback that we get, the comments that we get, everybody believes this is a big issue in the building construction sector. I think we've done several weeks now. We hope to close very soon on this, but we give an opportunity to somebody on the ground, the local builder, who has, as you've heard, given his own perspective, which ties in with what the people at the regulation level, the engineers, are saying. It is a massive problem, and we think that if we work together, we can, everybody doing their part. The client, please do greet the builders, do make sure that you provide the right materials, do make sure that you don't have shortcuts. Then we shall have safe building, safe housing. So until then, we remain the League of the Genuine and ask you to not to be fake, to always buy and sell genuine.